Hi everyone, I am back again for page 10. Page 10. Okay, so I've already actually started putting my embellishments on to my decorative page because we're working with the decorative base page rather than just the base page. So grab your base page. I have no idea what I've done with mine. And I think it's page 10, that means it's one with the flaps. So let me grab one of those, just so that I know it's here. Okay, so the base page is one of these. Okay, so set that aside for now, and you want to measure out your base page. So this is just 1/8 of an inch smaller than my base page. So this is 5 3/4 by 8 1/8 of an inch. And as you can see, I've chosen the sparrows. Okay, so for the next bit, you're going to need to make 2 small flaps. Okay, so my flaps are 4 1/4 inches by 4 5/8, and on the 4 1/4 inch side, it's scored at 7/8 of an inch. The reason it's an odd size is because I had to make it fit my little card toppers here. Okay, so you need 2 of these. Right, when you've made them, and the reason you've got quite a large hinge bit here is because they are actually quite heavy. So when you've made up, you want one with the hinge facing this way and one with the hinge facing this way. Then you want to place them on your page where you want them to be, because you're going to be flapping these open. So when you've placed them where you want them to be, grab a pencil and mark a line from the top to the bottom of your fold where it's on the paper. So you want to mark your base paper, and that's on both. And you have to mark it from the very top to the very bottom. Make sure you want it pretty close to the edge, but not too close. Obviously, I actually put mine slightly too close and I ripped it. But it's okay, it shouldn't show. Okay, then you want to grab a knife and a ruler and then slit your pencil lines, one, and then obviously this one as well. This one's already slit. Right, so now you've got your base page with 2 slits. 1, 2. Right, so you've got your 2 of these. Next you'll need 2 that are, this one is, should be the same width. No, it's not the same width. What is? Yes, it is. It's 4 1/4 by 2 1/2, and I have scored this at 3/8 and 3 7/8. Basically, you want this, it's going to make a little pocket on the inside here, but you don't want it going over that score line. You need that little bit of space just to give it a little bit of give. Just here. Next, you want to put on, see this one I've already made up, and you're going to need magnets for this. And I do have my pocket in here already, so I'm going to put my pocket onto this one. Now one of them obviously goes this way, the pocket goes at the bottom. The other one, you have to have the flap this way to make sure the pocket goes on the right side, because if you put it on the same one it'll be upside down. Put it on the same side as that one. So you want to make sure your flap is to the right when the pocket is underneath. Okay, so pocket goes on by taking the tape backing off. Glue. I think my glue is a bit clogged again. Let's have a look. It's just running out a bit. Okay, make sure that it's the right way. And you want it as close to your free edge, so not the edge with the flap, but the other edge. You want it as close to that edge as possible. Right, I'm going to put my decorative paper on first because I just think that's going to be easier than trying to fiddle about with it whilst it's in the in place on the base page. That gets to slip in there. And maybe it doesn't. There we go. Right. So now we want to put tape on this side. Oh, just a reminder, when you put the before you do the slits, if you can, put sellotape on the back of where you're going to put the slits. It stops the paper tearing. As you see, it stopped mine tearing here. Didn't stop it tearing here because I'd already actually split my page across because I'd taken a bit out of the page that I didn't like. So this is a bit that's added on, this brown bit, which is why it's split. But yeah, where the sellotape is on this bit, it hasn't split. So you want to put the double-sided tape on the inside of the flaps. And then mitre them slightly. You don't need to mitre them. I think sometimes it's a better fit if you don't mitre them. So if you do mitre them, don't mitre them a lot. Just do it gently. Oh, spare magnet. Okay. Right. So next we have to place in our pieces here. I think I'll do these one by one. So place it in, make sure it's exactly where you want it to be. Release the tape backing. And place it down. Now you'll notice I've got a magnet. I've chosen where I want my magnet to be. When I've placed it on there, this one is to go on with this one. But so my magnet is here, so I'm just going to find the corresponding piece and tape that bit down. And then I am also going to get an extra bit of tape for my broken piece there. If I can stop the tape from sticking to me. Okay. I'm just going to make sure that it's all lined up. And then stick that bit down. Okay, now for this one, so I'm going to open this one up. Slide this one in. I'm going to have to split that down a bit more. There we go. Okay, that one's where I want it to be. to release the tape backing on here. So I'm not using glue because it's going on to the sellotape. So I don't really need the glue because it will just make it not stick properly. Okay. Now on this one, I've put the magnet pretty close to this edge because I have my pearl here, which is going to stop it from sticking. But there, it should hold. It's not really needed, it's just an extra little bit really. So pop that magnet there. Right, and the next magnet is going to be this one here. So I want these two to be able to stick together slightly. So I've got a magnet underneath my decorative paper there. Give that a quick squeeze. And there's that one there. So let's get on my decorative papers. I'm going to do this one first. Cover up my magnet there. I have actually made some tags already. Whether they will end up being in here or not, I don't know. I don't know if they'll fit with my embellishments. Probably not. Maybe one. Oh, they will fit up there. Yeah, that all holds. Okay. Next, put on my topper for the front. Pop in my little tag that's there. Okay, and this has to go onto my base page, and when it does, I will then cut down these bits. To make it all even. So that is page 9, 10, page 10. All done. Just have to cut off these bits. There we go. So when that goes onto my base page, that is page 10, all complete, and only 2 more pages to go, of which I only have one prepped. But there, my lovely, and I'm going to put a little bit of glitter on here, I think, just to sparkle it up slightly on the front pictures here. But there, page 10 all done. Quick. Bye for now.